Hello and welcome back to another skin showcase. This time around, we're going to be doing two skins this time. So welcome to the skin showcase of Excaliburn and Spangled Wrastor. If you do like this video or find it informative, please make sure to leave a like, leave some comments, and if you are generous, leave a donation to my coffee. Any interactions is very much appreciative. So the way that this is going to work is going to be like a general skin showcase, but I'm going to be doing them one at a time. Timestamps are below in the video, but also I do have some opinions about this whole creator bundle at the very end. So stay tuned. So Excaliburn. Excaliburn is a variant of Zetaburn. It is only available via the creator bundle. The creator bundle is community skins. These are skins by the community and kind of harkening back to the community. But let's go over why this is a community skin. Here's some Excaliburn lore. Excaliburn was first, or Excalibur I think he was called back in the day, was first introduced in Rivals of Aether 1. Back when early Rivals 1 was getting on its feet, they had made a few, I believe, sponsorship videos with a known YouTuber called Alpharad. Alpharad had played the game with his friends, and they just showed off the game a bit, but then they made up some silly lore how Zetaburn should have this dark evil Excalibur skin, about how he was a demon from the 7th hell or something like that.
Major, I think I'm gonna break out my OC.
Oh, dang.
Excalibur, the beast from the 7th level of hell.
What is that?
That's his name.
It really rolls off the tongue.
Yeah, look at him. He's actually stronger than normal Zetaburn.
Oh, really?
Yeah, by 7-fold, because he's from the 7th level of hell.
I should get a character from the 7th level of hell.
And it seems like Aether Studios thought it was funny back then, and they added a special commemorative skin for Excalibur in Rivals of Aether 1. It's basically still Zetaburn, except a little bit more darker and edgy, and he has a taunt that just puts a sword in the ground, which is pretty cool. Now fast forward a bit, it seems like they gave Excaliburn, or Excalibur, Excalibur turned into Excaliburn, when it seems like they gave him some pseudo lore. In one of the Aether directs, mainly focusing on lovers of Aether, it turns out Excaliburn is Zetaburn's alter ego. Whenever he gets super into being his geeky self, into his nerdy side, that he's trying to hide for the others, as the captain of the football team in Lovers of Aether. So he has this alter ego called Excaliburn.
Hey, can you keep a secret? I hate football.
What?
I only play it because I'm so dang good at it. Heck, I basically got into this college because of a football scholarship. Also, my dad's like an important politician, my family's really wealthy, but mostly because of the football. Despite what my heart wants, I have to play it a lot. But my true passion lies somewhere else. Hold, mortals! It is I, Excaliburn, from the 7th level of hell!
Oh my gosh, he's doing the thing!
I love when he does the thing.
Let us commence single combat!
What?
You could basically call it his online persona when it comes to games or something like that, as well as someone he likes to LARP as. So he donned this getup during the presentation, and it's kind of just now Lovers of Aether lore, I guess. That Lovers of Aether, Zetaburn is secretly a big nerd despite being the captain of the football team. So yeah, because of that, now we have this skin in game. So taking a closer look at the skin, you see that it is Zetaburn, but he's wearing something similar to his Lovers of Aether outfit, from jersey, shoes, pants, except now he's donning a cardboard helmet and shoulder guards, as well as this very, very dark mane and black, red, and red fur. Because he's no longer Zetaburn, he's Excaliburn. So when it comes to his normal gameplay, not much change except for some of his effects when it comes to his fire. He gets a really, really dark coded fire. Because he's dark and a demon. But that's mainly it. Nothing else changed besides the fire effects. However, one thing that you have noticed probably is it seems like this is a alteration of the Lovers of Aether skin of Zetaburn. Because the Lovers of Aether Fireball, it still has the football inside of it. Now, this isn't, I think, an accident, because this is the Lovers of Aether Zetaburn, but, you know, he's donning a different persona. So it will make sense that he would have the same effects, because they literally just altered the Lovers of Aether Zetaburn skin. So yeah, he still has the football inside of it because he's still the same character. Now, this makes me think, why not just give him 4 more color palettes? But we're going to talk about that later. Now, comparing this skin to the original, this is not an apt comparison. Now, comparing this skin to the Lovers of Aether version of the original, well, you can already see that there is a few minute changes. He's actually wearing a jersey in this one instead of his Letterman jacket. And he also has the cardboard shoulder guards and the cardboard helmet. So not much has changed. It is still the same because they're just made off of the same model. So the real question is, did you like Lovers of Aether Zetaburn? Did you like him in the Letterman jacket? If you did, I think you will like this one too. Or maybe it's too dark and gritty for you. Either way, they are basically the same, minus the effects. Here we have all of Excaliburn's color alts in the pregame lobby. We have default, blue team, red team, and green team. And here we have all the colors in game. Now, despite Excaliburn being the same model of Lovers of Aether Zetaburn, his colors are actually pretty darn good. Blue turns him blue. Red actually forgoes the turning him more red and just turn him into a different style of red with changing pants and jersey color and such too. More like an away team. And green is not bad either. It's very, very cool colors and it all complements green. Like, he actually has better colors than Lovers of Aether Zetaburn, which I do like. Also, when it comes to the visual effects, all of their fire effects does change color, which is cool. Now, moving on to Star Spangled Wrastor. Now, Star Spangled Wrastor. Star Spangled Wrastor is another skin that is in the community bundle that does have some community lore. While you might think that this is supposed to be American Wrastor that's supposed to like commemorate the 4th of July, it's actually attributed to Mango. Mango is a very, very famous melee player, one of the best melee players. This skin was contributed to him in Rivals of Aether 1. While early on in Rivals of Aether 1, Mango actually had played Rivals of Aether 1 and played Wrastor. So it seems like that Aether Studios from the outset of the first game, knowing that they just had a fledgling competitive scene, wanted to just commemorate this to a big member of the competitive scene for Rivals of Aether 1 at the time, which was Mango. So it looks like they made a skin for him, which is Star Spangled Wrastor. And I assume they went with Star Spangled Wrastor because if you look at Mango and his stream, it seems like he is very patriotic when it comes to America and other things as well. While me, on the other hand, my patriotism and feeling towards America is not the topic for this video. But either way, because of the creator bundle, it looks like they bought back this skin for the community. Now, we're taking a closer look at the skin. It is just Wrastor, except in his red, white, and blues. But also, lots of parts of his feathers is Star Spangled, which I've actually always liked in the original Rivals of Aether 1. So seeing it in Rivals of Aether 2, it still looks pretty good. You know, just starried up and all that jazz. The skin also does have minute effects when it comes to his tornado and some of his specials. He's just draped in the colors red, white, and not really blue, but sometimes it just turns out looking purple because of what I guess is supposed to be the red, white, and blue. And his slipstream is, well, you can't really see it that well, but it's supposed to be red, white, and blue. But it seems like the red and the blues are at the top, and the top of the part is where it gets cut off. So you can't really see it too well, but it's there. So comparing this skin to the original, it kind of looks identical besides just a color palette change, which I am a little disappointed in because it's denoted as a rare skin, though it might as well just be another common skin since the only change is, the color palette. So I'm a little disappointed in the rarity selection, but it looks okay, I guess. And here we have all the colors for Star Spangled Wrastor in the pregame lobby. We have defaults, blue team, red team, and green team. And here we have the 4 color alts in game. And unfortunately, it seems like they didn't know what they want to do with the extra colors. Because aside from the green, the rest of these don't really look so well. I mean, blue is fine. Red's not good. And green is fine. But it seems like, they're fine color alts on their own, but the fact that it's supposed to be Star Spangled Wrastor, I'm not sure what these other colors are doing. And that's really disappointing on top of that for this skin. So, yeah. Looks like my favorite is a very obvious choice of the default because I'm not sure what the rest of these are supposed to actually signal to me. Well, now it's time to talk about the creator bundle as a whole, though. And I'm going to be honest, I feel like this is a fumble. Let's just break it down. 1. This bundle costs $20. Keep in mind that the game base price costs $30. So you're already paying about 2/3 of the game for this pass. And what do you get? Well, first, you get 2 rare rarity skins. And usually rare rarity skins cost $10 each. But if we're being honest, these aren't 2 rare skins put together. Well, 1, because there's no other way to buy them separately. So that means each of these skins does cost $20. You cannot buy them separately. 2, this is a cash purchase bundle only. You cannot use your Aether bucks. You can't use your coins. You have to swipe your card for $20 to get these skins. And then 3, one of these skins don't even live up to the name of rare rarity. Well, when you look at Excaliburn, he's just a remix of Lovers of Aether Zetaburn. And even though I'm fine with them remixing it, I don't feel like I should pay a whole nother $10 for it. Or, as I say again, $20. But as for Wrastor's case, this is just a recolor that you would find on a common skin. So I just feel like these skins were half-assed. And I don't really like that since they're in a bundle specifically for the community bundle. And we're just getting half-assed skins. I mean, like, when it comes to Excaliburn, yes, neat concept, but since he's just a remix of Lovers of Aether Zetaburn, why not just make him another color palette of Rivals of Aether Zetaburn? Yes, they did put things on the model, but I feel like that could just slot right in, and instead of Lovers of Aether Zetaburn only having 4 color palettes, he can just have 8, 4 of them being Excaliburn. But even if they didn't do that or wasn't going to do that, give it a reason to be a separate whole skin. Like in the pictures, in his taunts, and in his windscreen, Excaliburn has a sword and a shield. I personally would just incorporate that to it in his moveset. Keep the moveset the exact same hitboxes, same everything, but instead of slashing his claws, let him use the sword and the shield. Now, that might take some work to do. It isn't going to take 0 seconds of work. But don't you feel like the community is worth that? It's called the community bundle. It's supposed to celebrate the community, or I guess maybe I'm just assuming. So just doing something that small, where instead of him slashing and biting like normal Zetaburn, he would use his sword and a shield. Same hitboxes, same range, same everything. Just change the animation for specifically the skin, especially since it is exclusive to a $20 bundle. I don't think that's asking for too much, especially since the basis of Excaliburn is just remixing a skin and a model that's already have been created. As for Star Spangled Wrastor, again, this just feels like a common skin recolored, especially since every other color that Star Spangled Wrastor has is not good. I feel like they just didn't take time to go through and choose different colors or choose actually like good looking colors. But on top of that, why not give Star Spangled Wrastor like extra effects? In Rivals of Aether 1, his slipstream was literally the red, white, and blues, and like it had flair to it. This slipstream is pathetic. I'm gonna be real with you. It's really pathetic. And then no fanfare, no flair anywhere, no random fireworks whenever he up special somebody's. Like they could have just had him jump around, stars dripping from him. They could have did this, they could have did that. And the fact that they didn't just puts a sour taste in my mouth because it's the community skin bundle. I mean, aside from that, the only things you get in the bundle is profile pictures of community members and content creators, which on top of that, if you use a creator code while purchasing this bundle, those creators get a larger kickback. So it's like an incentive to, actually support them more than just buying something normally, because they actually get more out of it. But like profile pictures, like, don't get me wrong, sure we could be a fan of them, but I guess this might be a me thing, but these profile pictures seems like they're tailored to each of those content creators, like only. Like why would I use this AMSA profile picture? I mean, I'm a huge fan of the guy, but it seems like it's tailor made to be like his profile picture. Not really a profile picture of, for the fans of him, but it seems like it's just for him. But I don't know, that's what this profile pictures feel like. So in this bundle for $20, you get 2 skins and a bunch of profile pictures. And for me, I don't think it's worth it. I feel like they should have did more, could have did more. And the fact that they didn't, but are using this bundle to like spotlight the community, I don't like that. I cannot recommend this bundle unless you really, really like what you're seeing here. And if that's the case, hey, more power to you, and use your money wisely. As for me, I do believe that this bundle was a dud. However, let me know what you think in the comment section below. Like the video, subscribe, and above all else, you all have a good one.